Recently, I was in Chicago for about a week and I stayed at the Intercontinental on the Magnificent Mile, a 4-star hotel. It has a pretty unique architecture with 2 towers that are conjoined at certain levels, and it features an historic junior Olympic sized pool, which is definitely what attracted me as a former competitive swimmer. Be doing a whole separate video on that, so definitely subscribe if you aren't already, but let's go ahead and jump right into this tour. Entering through the revolving doors on Michigan Avenue, you're greeted with the main lobby space, whose center space is only a temporary fixture, so a lot of different things can change when you come here throughout the year. Right now it's winter time, so this is their current setup, but they also tend to have live music playing on certain days as well. In the corner here is a little bit of a shoe shine area if you need to get your shoes shined up. And just on the other side of this big staircase is actually a little computer that you can use to check your flight and even print out your boarding pass. To check in, you actually have to go around back to where the reception desks are. My check-in process was really seamless, and I was also able to get some complimentary items while I was here. But if you need some other essential items that they don't have complimentary, they do have a small gift shop in the back here where you can also pick up a few souvenirs if you want. They have a few other very convenient amenities on site, including a FedEx shop if you need to print something or mail something out. In the same direction, there's actually another entrance or exit on the Illinois Street, which is much less busy than Michigan Avenue, handy if you need to get picked up or dropped off. There are also 2 restaurants directly attached to the hotel, one of which is a Starbucks, and it's a regular operated Starbucks that even faces outwards, so they do accept the Starbucks app, which is really nice. And they also have the Michael Jordan Steakhouse restaurant also directly attached to the hotel. The bottom floors of this hotel are quite spacious and expansive. They have very high ceilings and also balconies that overlook the bottom floors. But you will need to have a key card to access the majority of the floors in either of the 2 towers, either the Grand Tower or the Executive Tower. And while the Grand Tower definitely has its own conference rooms and meeting rooms, the Executive Tower has the most expansive list of conference ballrooms, you name it. As a result, for the Executive Tower, they have a dedicated elevator just servicing those conference floors 2 to 8, which won't require an actual card key. But the other ones, they have 2 separate elevators for the higher level rooms. You can see that a lot of the office or smaller meeting rooms are on the more upper floor, starting from the 8th floor, and then going downwards is actually where the more expansive rooms and features are in this hotel. It's actually pretty crazy, so let me just give you a quick speed run through these 8 floors. So there are an insane amount of rooms, and all of it is actually connected with these really easy to access carpeted staircases here down the middle. So you can imagine with large gatherings, you don't have to wait for an elevator. This is really handy, and I really do like how open the spaces are. And I appreciate the Medina architecture that's seen clearly throughout the whole space, including some of these railing designs. And now, do you hear some water noises? You are not mistaken if you do, because check it out, there is one of the fountains that can be found in this hotel. And then it just gets fancier from here. I mean, check out these marble columns, and then a few floors down, you can see another fountain right there. And again, just check out the painting, artwork, and other features of this building right now. This has like a Renaissance theme going on here. But once on this floor, there's a straight passageway back to the elevators and actually this really cool walkway overlooking the Michael Jordan Steakhouse. But then finally, one of the other cool thing about this hotel is definitely its fitness center plus its indoor pool, which can be accessed on the FC floor on the Executive Tower, but also the 12th floor on the Grand Tower, which here on their directory actually have the name switched. You can see they said FC level for Grand Tower and then 12th floor for Executive Tower. Should be the other way around. So taking the elevators from the Executive Tower, it's a straight shot. There's even an FC button that you need to press to get there. But if you were to go to the Grand Tower, you just have to know that you have to hit the 12th floor, and then you have to follow the signs to go and walk to the Executive Tower, and then you'll find the fitness center. So you can see the fitness center is open 24/7 and is accessible via the key card. Pool hours vary though by the day. You can see the hours posted right there as well. I'll be doing a whole separate video on the pool because I swam there pretty much every day during my stay. But let's go ahead and just focus on what this fitness center offers. So you can see that it is a multi-floor fitness center. Here to the right are the changing rooms. It has a water dispenser right there. It's very nicely cleaned and maintained, including a swimsuit dryer, the same Buretto line of hand soap, as well as a hair dryer on the other side. These changing rooms also have toilet stalls as well as these saloon doors entering into their showers, which has first a dry section where you can hang up your clothes and towel, and then the actual shower, which are well cleaned, and they feature the same soaps as you would find in your actual guest room. Continuing onwards with the changing room, you can actually see a hall of lockers that you can set your own combo. There's a variety of size available to you, though I only found that a select few of the lockers actually worked. So I ended up just keeping all my belongings near me when I was beside the pool and also in the fitness center. But there's usually not too many people here, so you're probably still okay just leaving your stuff in the locker room. They also have an old style scale here if you wanted to weigh yourself, really close to the sauna room, which is located right here. This is still within each gender's changing rooms, so there's one sauna for each gender. And if you really wanted to, you can pay for a spa treatment, and that's also right next door to the sauna. But if you want to go and access the fitness center or the pool, you have to go out of the changing rooms where you came from. And then right before the entrance of the first fitness room, there's actually a wall of towels that you can pick up, so you don't need to bring one from your room. And this lower floor is focused mainly on just cardio equipment, so there's plenty of treadmills, ellipticals, as well as a few bikes, even one Peloton bike right here. And it has your wipes and also water dispensers right here. Then taking a flight of stairs up, you can see there are further equipment that you can use. To the right is the weight room, including a rack of dumbbells ranging from 75 pounds each to 5 pounds, plus 2 benches where you can bench press, as well as a squat rack. And again, its own water dispenser and trash can is right there. Moving over to the other side, we have a few machines, some pulleys, pull-up bar section. There's even a punching bag, medicine balls, kettlebells, yoga ball, balancing mat, yoga mats, and a plyo box. So overall, a really expansive list of equipment you can use in their fitness center, and again, it's 24/7, so you're probably not going to need to compete against anyone to use this, so it's really awesome. I usually come around 8 to 10 p.m., and there's pretty much almost no one here ever. And then the pool is just one more small flight of stairs, and there you have it. Again, I'll be doing a whole separate video on this from the point of view of a former competitive swimmer, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already. And if you like this tour of the 4-star hotel of the Intercontinental on the Mag Mile, do smash that like button, and I'll catch you in the next video.